All right, rotary dumper. This is the top cradle. What I have here is an axle from an HO scale freight car. Then I made this idler wheel. And this idler wheel, that sounded like I had a lisp there. This idler wheel goes in this little trough here. I know it's kind of tough to see. And it rolls it. And I needed to make spacers. So I made these. And they go on like that. So I'll show you what that looks like. And it's going to go in here like this. Alright, so there's the second one. Don't mind all this scrap on the table. Now, these are spacers to hold the two towers apart. And I'll put it together and show you what it looks like. I don't know, it's a little dark. But that's how they sit in there. And as you can see, that will fit on top and hold the cylinder in, or the rotary dumper cylinder, whatever you want to call it. All right, here it is temporarily pinned in place. And you can see down in there, a little wheel that rides in the track that's cut into the gator board. And let's see if I can get this to work. Nice. So the concept does work. And this is all reused gator board, so we need to kind of get it together. And this is not glued together yet, so we're going to have to make that solid. But we'll paint this up and make it look nice. All right, I got it together, and I found these extension springs, and they seem to do the trick. So these are the parts that I've come up with, and these are the upper cradles, like the tower. I'll put it all together. See, when it's painted, it doesn't look as crappy, but it works, it's functional. All right, I have the contraption semi together, and I'm starting to build this little box for it. I had thought about putting it outside the layout here next to the transfer table. And again, I'm probably going to trim this down a little bit. But you know, I thought this area right here, I don't want it to be crowded. I want to be able to just walk right in here like this. So I didn't want that extra piece hanging off. So with that, I'm going to cut out a section here, and I'm going to fasten that in here somehow and get it set up, and then we can continue working. All right, so I got this cross piece in here, and I got the little box clamped in, just holding tight. We're going to see how this looks when I fit it in here. Now, it's going to have to come up. We're going to have to level it and all that good stuff, but I wanted to see how it works. Well, that little doohickey's in the way there, but it'd probably come up right about in there, somewhere like that. We'll level it out. I think that looks good. So just say it's sitting like that, and we build a building facade around it. That'll look nice. Let's keep rolling. All right, is the first test. And I made this little key here. See? Now, there's obviously going to be a better way to do this, but for now, for testing, that works. And down there, these three things here, there's a slope shield, and I'm going to have that kind of deflect the stuff. But this, what is this? Decorative sand of some sort from Michael's Crafts. It's really heavy, but we're going to give it a test. All right, first off, I have this little stop here, and that definitely keeps the track in the right position. I'll do something better than that, but for now, that works. Let's roll her in. Are we lined up? Yeah, we'll smooth that out. Car comes to a stop, lock it, it stays, and then here we go. Now let's take a look at it in this position. So for something this crude, that really works, even with that heavy stuff. All right, then we bring it back. Now, obviously, if I put a building over top of this, I'm gonna have to refine how this is set up because it sticks out pretty high. Then you just release it, come in and grab your car, and away you go. So there it is. It works for what it is. I don't know how long it's gonna last, and I am gonna build a better one. Along the same lines, I am gonna build a better one, but for now, I just wanted to make sure the concept itself worked. Oh, and in case I didn't mention it, which I think I did, I can't remember now, it's been a few days. I didn't put this outside here because I didn't want to block this access area, and I think it looks better incorporated into the layout module itself. And if you remember from previous videos, I had like a box like this sitting up there, you know. But I'm going to build some kind of shelter around it, make it look kind of nice. That thing fights me every time I touch it. Get out of here. Now, of course, this track is just temporarily sitting there, just to get an idea. But it's neat. Rotary dumper.